Hey everyone, I found this piece of shale with calcite in it, and it's got a really nice calcite vein, running right through the center of it. And I thought, you know what? Let's see if we can cut away all the excess and bring that calcite vein up, just like we were cutting a vein of opal. So let's pretend this is opal, and we're going to get that colorbar. Okay? I find a stone and take it home and polish it and hope it shines, and also there's a chicken. Hey everyone, this is Clayton. And like I said, I found this piece of shale with this beautiful colorbar, beautiful piece of, or vein of calcite running across it. And you can see that vein seems to be pretty uniform and running the whole way across it in a pretty flat plane, because if you look that way you can see, yeah, it's pretty flat. And I thought, you know what, let's see if we can cut that out. Eliminate one of these parts, and we'll see what that vein looks like. I said they would be very similar to cutting a vein of opal. And since I don't have any opals, let's just do that. Let's take a closer look at this. This is good old driveway shale. Let me get some zoom. Holy smokes, the zoomity zoom of zoominess there. Now that's a pretty nice even vein going across there. And calcite polishes up nice. So there's not a whole lot to say about that beforehand, other than it's a nice straight. Let's look at it again. Yeah, it's a little bit clearer. It's a very flat looking calcite vein, so that should, as you can see, it's going to pretty flat plane. So should be able to just, eliminate either this side or this side and polish that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to see if we can pretend it's a knobby opal and cut the color bar out and do it. So to the wheel. Alrighty, let's get this all going. Get some water. Oh, yep, we got water. And we've got power. I've got the power. Okay, I've got too much water. Alright, let me see here. Let me wet this up. We might as well leave this sparkly stuff on the bottom here. And just take this off. So, do the noisy wheel of noisiness. I could have just taken this over onto the saw and cut it off. Would have been easier, but why should we do something easy? And also the saw has got 10 tons of crap on it because I've been cleaning the studio out, getting ready for the other piece of lapidary equipment that I got there a while back. Yeah, it won't take long just to grind this down. So he says. Oh wow. Take a look in there. We've got focus. We've got some calcite veins popping up and some little inclusions of calcite. I think I might have missed that if I'd have just cut it off. And I'm sure that was just the highlight of your day. Alrighty. So we are down about 1/8 of an inch away from the vein. So now we're going to start doing some precision grinding. Or I can't just close my eyes and push up against the wheel like I've been doing. Alrighty, you know what? I should maybe go around this edge a little bit, smooth this edge up. But now's the time to do it. Because I said so. We established an edge. It's good to be established. Okay, we have our edge established, and it's kind of edgy. Oh, wait, got a big divot in that edge. Gnarly divot again. Okay, gnarly divot has been eradicated. Alright, let us attack this in the attacky ways of attackiness. Hopefully that vein goes the whole way through and there isn't spots of unveininess in there. They're not through yet. We're getting close. Oh, wait. Focus. Looks like it might be starting to come through right there. It's hard to say, isn't it? Got to take off just a little bit at a time. Precision grinding stuff. Say, that is getting really thin. That top is like super thin. You can see it is starting to lighten up, so perhaps we're getting down to where that vein is. You know what? I think we are. Like I said, it's a very thin vein too, so if you get any type of little bit of a dome on there, I'm going to have to be very careful. You know what? I think it's starting to show up on the edges, so I think we're going to have to ship over to the other wheel. The finer wheel. The water is off. Slider thingy is slidering. And I'm gonna have to adjust the camera thing of camera-iness. Okay, you've got that running. Get some water going. Yes. This is the wheel I like better. No, I don't like it better. It's just not as darn noisy. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn that down some more. Nope, wait, wrong down. That way down. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, now we got the water going, and we're gonna have to go nice and gentle. Ooh, I think I was pulling up white. Oh, it makes me feel like I'm cutting an opal. Getting down to the colorbar. And Justin, I'm not making fun of your accent. I'm just mimicking your accent. Trying to get into the mode. The mood. Mood of moodiness. Okay, look here what we got going. See how that, yep, I'm getting down to that vein. That vein is pretty cool. You know what? This could be like a Rorschach test for gem cutters. And you know what? That's pretty cool. I may have to, I might have to do more stones like that. I mean, right now it looks like a Roman helmet. There goes the top of the plume. There's the brow. There's his chin. He's a skeleton. And his gnarly chin comes out like that. And if you can see that, then you're about half nuts like me. And speaking about nuts, yes, it's that time of the program again. If you need nuts, then call Mrs. Cluck's Chicken Ducks. Yes, Mrs. Cluck Chicken Ducks has been dealing in the world of nuts since 1974. They have Brazil nuts, they have hickory nuts, they have walnuts, chestnuts, and I can't think of the other kind of nuts they have, but they have any kind of nuts you want. If it comes off a tree, they've got it. So for all your nuts needs, especially during the holidays, call Mrs. Cluck. You thought that was going to go dirty, didn't you, pervert? Alrighty, we are definitely... Now look, is that starting to look like Australia? Or is that sort of like North America attached to South America and ice caps coming down through? Yes. It's the Ice Age stone. Oh my gosh, look. Now it's a woolly mammoth. It's a cave painting of a woolly mammoth. Man, you think picture jasper's cool. This is like 10 times better than that. Boy, this is really, really thin over here. I mean, super thin. Super duper thin. Now it looks like the hand of death. Arrgh. Coming down to grab a donut. That's a pretty long stretch. I'm thinking that's about the thinnest vein that I'll be able to expose. Oh well. You see we got, come on focus, sort of got some dark stuff coming through here. I may be getting down past that vein into the rest of that stone. You know what? I think I'm going to have to start rounding this dome, and I know what's going to happen. We're going to run out of vein, and we're going to start picking up black along the edges, just like it's doing now. Okay, you know, let's shape this now. Give it a very pleasing shape. Why? Because we can. No, and why not? This is our stone. We shall cut it the way we want. Yeah, I can take some of this black off the edge right here. Get it down into the vein more. Or maybe not. Maybe I just have to leave that there. So what do we have here? Is it a... I'm trying to think of what that looks like. I don't know what that looks like. Just round this edge off a tad bit. I'm not going to worry too much about the rest of the stone. Maybe the setting edge. Leave the rest of the stone as is. You know, this could be these veins on there like that. I cut them down. You could get all sorts of patterns in it. May have to do more of that. So I'm thinking this is pretty much in a nice pleasing shape. So we shall shut this off. And we will head over to the other wheel of wheeliness. Is over to yonder. Why does it seem like each time I have to readjust the camera? Well, I guess I don't have to readjust that. But you know what we need? We need water. Got water. Yes, we've got water. And we have power. I've got the power. Yes, there we go. Not enough water or too much water? That's just about right. Let's do a super quickie buff on this here, because I don't want to be losing too much more of what we got on there. Super quickie buff. That's the lead singer for Gnarly Divots. Quickie buff. Yeah. Maybe a backup vocalist. You know, I'm liking the idea of this. Me and Quickie Buff, we go back a long way. Aha! Okay, so I think Quickie Buff is ready for the super fine wheel. Super fine. Okay, Quickie Buff. Why is this not turning where I want it to? There we go. Yes, and we still have some of the rocks of rockiness over here. Get some water going. Ooh, lots of water. Maybe too much water. That should have all the Gnarly Divots and Quickie Buffs out of there. And did we lose too much? I don't believe so. Okay, so I'm going to pop this over to the cerium oxide wheel and put the Quickie Buff Super Shine on it. So I will meet you at the desk when I'm done. Okay. Do. Okie dokie. Just got off the cerium oxide wheel. And set that off to the side. And here's what we got. So let me zoom of zoominess here. This is what we've got. That is some seriously pretty stone there. You got undercutting in the yeah, come on, get over there. Got some undercutting on both material, the calcite and the shale. But overall, it's really nice. And you know, that would make a nice men's ring. But the idea of these, you know, the more we cut them out, the more shapes it takes on. It's like I said, it's like the Rorschach test with stone. You know, so how do you beat anything like that? Man, that would make a beautiful ring. A beautiful ring of beautifulness. Oh. Okay, so all in all, I'd say this stone is definitely a win. So if you like the video, hit that button down there, subscribe, and ring the bell too, because then you'll know when I'm doing this stuff. You get that notification or message or ping or whatever your phone does or your computer. Your message alert set for. You'll get that. And then this thing-a-ling here is out doing, this kind of crap. So, once again, thanks for spending some time with me, and have a good evening.